The Isle of Pingo Pongo is a Warner Brothers cartoon from 1938. This is directed by Tex Avery and written by George Manuell, with a voice cast including Tex Avery, Mel Blanc, the Jones Boys, Harland Evans, Sons of the Pioneers, Gilman Rankin, Roy Rogers, and Danny Webb. And this is one of the censored 11. And I think this is either the penultimate or the last censored 11 that I have to watch. I can't remember exactly. But I realised it was a censored 11 before I started watching it. And there are a couple of censored 11s that I don't think are that bad. There are one or two where the cultures they're supposed to be negative towards actually celebrate the cartoon because it represents their music and things. But with this one, that's definitely not the case. I don't think anybody could watch this and think, yeah, I'm really happy with the way that these characters are depicted. This is actually an egghead cartoon. And he goes to this island, the Isle of Pingo Pongo. And to start off with, it's absolutely fine. We have some animals and we have some gags with the narrator talking about the animals, and everything's really well done. And for about a minute or two, it's a really gentle, entertaining enough cartoon. And then we meet the natives of this island. And needless to say, the depiction of these natives is not great. Occasionally it's okay, not good, but occasionally it's not that bad. And as soon as I'm thinking, okay, this bit's not too bad, they're not really saying anything negative about these inhabitants, the clip immediately after will be just something ridiculously offensive, and it isn't good. It's really uncomfortable at certain points and really awkward. Some of the things the narrator says are uncomfortable. Some of the animation is uncomfortable as well, and I can absolutely see why this one is part of censored 11. I don't think anybody could watch this and think that they had any positive intentions. Whereas with a couple of the censored 11, as I mentioned, they are actually meant to be a celebration of music from different cultures and things. It's just the animation's a bit awkward. But here, I can't find anything where I could say, in the animator's defense, that they were trying to celebrate certain aspects or certain cultures that they're trying to depict here. I can't find anything there at all. So it's not great. I completely understand why it's a censored 11. The first 2 minutes are absolutely fine. No problems at all. The jokes with the animals work well. It's very well animated. The animation quality is, it's fine apart from the characters of the people who live on the island, of course. But the rest of it is fine, but it's not a comfortable watch. It isn't an easy one to watch. If you're interested in these kinds of historical cartoons, then it's obviously fascinating from that perspective. But if you're looking for a fun, light-hearted, entertaining cartoon, then there are hundreds and hundreds I'd name before I ever got anywhere near the Isle of Pingo Pongo. It's certainly interesting, but not necessarily for the right reasons. I can't recommend it as an enjoyable watch. But if you want to see how not to do this kind of cartoon, then the Isle of Pingo Pongo, bearing in mind it's a censored 11, might be worth checking out for those reasons.